What's up guys, Jake Hunt for Fitness Culture. Today we're gonna be going over a workout in the power program, but first I'm gonna cover the training split that we do in the power program just to give you guys kind of a look of what that looks like today. So the training split's always the same in the power program, but the emphasis, so like how we have strength, dynamic, high volume, that's gonna change as we move through our progression, all right? But we just have that for as an example today. So Mondays on the power program are gonna be an upper emphasis, typically gonna be more of our strength hypertrophy days. Tuesday is gonna be a lower emphasis, again, strength hypertrophy. Wednesday is gonna be an upper body emphasis, and it's gonna be more of a dynamic effort. Usually we'll do a dynamic effort, bench press, something like that, and then also do shoulder focused work on that day. Thursday, lower body dynamic effort. So the dynamic effort days that I do, I usually pair like a barbell movement with a plyometric. So that's what we're gonna be doing today actually. So we'll show you guys that in a minute. Friday is gonna be an upper body focus day. Typically it's gonna start, at least in the beginning of any of our training blocks, more of a high volume day, working on muscular endurance and kind of just building our endurance on those days. And then Saturday is gonna be a high volume, lower body day. Same thing, typically building that engine a little bit, building that muscular endurance. As far as emphasis, usually we're gonna be more of like a chest back on a Monday. Tuesday is gonna be, a lot of the times gonna be a squat pattern, but depending on our training block, we'll change it to be a deadlift day there and move our high volume day to be a squat pattern here at the end of the week. And then again, the dynamic effort, it's gonna be more of like a full lower, full upper, just chest on the dynamic effort day on that on Wednesday. And then Friday, Saturday, again, we'll get, dynamic effort is gonna be more of a chest on that Wednesday, but we'll move into shoulders here. So this is really where we're gonna hit our shoulder work, overhead press, rotators, lateral raises, stuff like that. It's gonna be on a Wednesday. This is just gonna be only dynamic effort lower on this day with the plyometrics. Friday, we usually go back to like some chest and back, stuff like that, or a total upper day and just do high volume, just kind of burn it out. And then Saturday, same thing. If this is gonna be more of a squat pattern Tuesday, then Saturday we typically will do more of a pulling pattern, so deadlifts, things like that on Saturday, all right? So that kind of gives you just a breakdown of what the power program looks like. If you guys are interested in checking it out, you can find it in the Fitness Culture app. Today we're gonna be doing a Thursday lower body dynamic effort day. So again, those days are gonna be our speed lifts, but we like to pair it just mostly because it's fun and we like to move fast this day. This day is more for kind of flushing out the legs and just moving fast. So we'll do dynamic effort, barbell movements, and we've paired those with plyometrics. So let's get into it. So we just finished our active warm-up, warmed up our lower body. Now we're gonna move into our first lift of the day. So today's gonna start off with just some conventional speed deadlifts. So we're just gonna set up, get in a nice starting position. So I usually like to think about, I have a little bit of a closer stance on the deadlift. I use the bar to pull myself into position, and then from here we're just gonna explode, and then come back to the starting position, set up again every time, nice and tight, and then explode from the start. We're gonna be supersetting this with a band assisted, well, I guess it's resisted, but it's really assisted broad jump. So we're gonna put it on like a backpack. The band's gonna assist our landing, so it's gonna be less of an impact when we land on the broad jump today. So we're gonna go sets of 3 here, and then sets of 3 on the broad jump. Today, like I said, these dynamic effort days, because on Tuesday, lifted a little bit heavier, coming to these days a little bit sore. So a lot of the times we just go based off feel on these days. So not necessarily a prescribed percentage today. We're just gonna make sure that we're moving fast. And if you're feeling really beat up, we just keep it light. So even like staying at 30%, keeping it light, moving it fast, just get moving today. All right, so we wrap that up. I forgot to mention, I usually typically don't take a lot of rest on these days, so I'll hit my set of the barbell movement, get the plyos, rest 60, load it back up. Prevents me from going too heavy, number one, because it gets my heart rate up a little bit, and just get more working on this day, get in and out of the lift quickly. The next thing we got, so we wrap that up. Next thing we got, we're gonna do 4 sets, 3 just speed box squats. So we're gonna get the weight. Usually on a box squat, I try to initiate this one by pushing my hips back first. We're gonna sit down onto the box and then just drive up as fast as possible off the box. And then we're gonna superset that with just a box jump. And today we're just gonna do 3 there, 2 box jumps, and we're just gonna take a quick approach today. So we'll step into it. One step, jump up, and then just back down for your next rep. All right, next thing we got is gonna be some single leg movements. So we're just gonna do 3 sets of this today. We're gonna go 3 each leg. It's gonna be a reverse lunge with our back foot on a slider, just to take that back foot push out of the equation. These ones, I like these a lot. I started doing these when I was training 40-yard dash, and I've done it a lot with guys who I'm training for their 40-yard dash. And anyway, it gets you really strong out of the bottom. So the starting position, a lot of people are kind of weak out of that bottom position right here. So not going too heavy, getting a pause out of the bottom, getting it deep enough that you're uncomfortable, and just really exploding out of the bottom here. So getting a nice deep knee bend, up, and exploding up from there just as fast as you can. I'll probably just keep it at 135 today. And then we're gonna be doing this just with a single leg plyometric drill. So we'll start on the middle cone. We're gonna do lateral jump, come back, over the cone, up. And so we're just gonna go 1 rep on each leg. So we'll go 3 reps each leg, 1 rep each leg, rest, roll through that 3 times. All right, guys, so we've wrapped up the dynamic stuff. Another thing that we usually do at the end of these days is some type of just like durability circuit. So today's is gonna be some TKEs. So it stands for terminal knee extension. So band behind the knee right here. Let that knee come over your toe and then just press it all the way back, full extension, and then back into that position right there. All right, we'll do 15 reverse hypers. So we'll just be on the reverse hyper right here. Just coming up, squeezing the glutes, really trying to pump a lot of blood into our lower back, besides the TKEs, on the rest of the circuit today. So when we're done with the reverse hypers, we'll be on the 90-degree back extension. And then when we're done there, gonna hop on the ground, just do 20 glute bridges. All right, so that's 1 round. We're just gonna go through 3 rounds of this today. All right, guys, that wraps it up for the workout today. Again, these workouts are probably my favorite workouts that we do all week. It's just fun, move fast, jump around, get a little recovery in, get your heart rate up, and really it flushes my legs out to get them ready for the next leg day of the week. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed the workout. Try it out, see if you like it. If you do like it, this program is available inside the Fitness Culture app, so you can click the link in our description and check that out. Thanks for tuning in.